you know, that guy made me a living, and I don't talk about it because it's really nobody's business.
Cool. Out of all the roles that you've had, you have such a large list, what is the film or films, like roles, that you're the most proud of? Like everyone in here might remember you specifically from something that they appreciate you in, but what is the thing that you appreciate yourself in?
Lunch? No, I can answer that. This is what I do for a living. It's not what I'm proud of. I'm proud of my sons. I'm proud of my grandkids. I'm extremely proud that I was able to serve this great nation, the United States Marine Corps. My heart does not swell with pride when I think about being a movie actor. I'm certainly not ashamed of it, but it's something I do. There's a great line in a play called Queen of the Stardust Ball. Again, Maureen Stapleton. She said to Charlie Gurney, they met on a bus, and she said, and how do you make your living? He said, I'm a mailman. She said, huh, you don't look like a mailman. He said, you don't understand. A mailman is what I do. It's certainly not what I am. So I would share that with you. Acting is what I do. What I try to be and what I hope I am is a good grandpa. That counts.
Love it. Any other questions? Anybody? Anybody might have walked in late that has a question that's maybe afraid to ask? Yes.
Yes.
I was a huge fan of Teacher Hall and the Israelites back in the 80s because they had slashers and villains and stuff. But then she did a show with you called Our House, which I didn't like so much.
She's talking about Deidre Hall on Our House, and you want to know what it was like to work with her?
Hello, yeah, and like it was a small blip, a couple seasons, and I just wanted to know like there's a cult following to say about it. I remember anything about what they would do wrong. And Shannon Doherty, she was also on the show.
See, that's when I wish I had that little hearing aid. I can't hear you, sweetheart.
So she had said, she had asked about working with Deidre Hall on Our House and the cult following that it has, and maybe thoughts or memories of working on that series and what it was like to even work with Shannon Doherty.
Sometimes it was a bit difficult, but it all worked out. Things have a way of working out. I guess you came in late. Yeah, well, I told a story. I'm not going to tell it again, but strangely enough, things have a way of working out. And I got along fine with them, and I have only good things to say about them. Both of them. Even if they are a little nuts. That's been said about me, believe it or not.
Anybody else? Yes, no? I guess, I'm trying to think of something really intelligent to ask, since I've struck.
It's tough.
It is tough. I mean, was there a film that you did that you were either surprised about, well, let's just say surprised about, that was a hit or wasn't a hit? Like when you were filming it, was there like a connotation that, oh, this is really going to do well, and it didn't do well, or something that kind of flew under the radar that grew a big audience?
Well, many, many years ago, over 40 years ago, I learned not to deal in results. And I'll share another little parable with you if you're interested. I was diagnosed with diabetes when I was in my late 40s. And the doctor said, pick out some sort of exercise that you can do, that you enjoy doing, and make it a point to do it as often as you can. Well, I was a better than average skier, and I lived in Utah, where the skiing is superb. So I decided I'll ski. And I had a friend, he's dead now, God rest his soul, by the name of Alf Engen. He was a Norwegian ski jumper, and he had built Sun Valley, Idaho, Mount Baldy. He had built Alta, Utah, and Snowbird, Utah, and he was a monster skier. And he was my pal, so I called him up and I said, what if I want to go skiing with you? He said, come on. And I went skiing with him at Alta, Utah, at least 3 days a week. And because I was able to do that, he took me down hills that I had no business driving by, let alone down that. And it was a wonderful experience. There was a run there called High Rustler. Very steep, very dangerous, and I loved it because I could go with him and he'd lead the way and I just followed. But to get to the run from the lift, you had to traverse the face of a glacier. Now, it wasn't as bad as that sounds. It was only like maybe the width of this room, but it was solid ice. You had to ski across the face of that, which took all of 30 seconds. But on the day I'm telling you about, I caught an edge in that ice and fell down and broke my collarbone. Well, here he come back. And he said, well, Wilford, you break something. I heard it crack way over there. I said, I think it's my collarbone. He looked at it and he said, ooh, I bet that hurt. I said, yeah, it did. So here's what he said. He said, well, you want me to ski down, send the meat wagon back for you, or you want to ski down with me? I said in my bravest bravado, I said, Alf, the way this feels, I'm not sure I can ski all the way down that mountain. And here's what he said to me. And it's been a life lesson that I've tried to live by ever since. He said, Wilford, you don't have to ski all the way down that mountain. All you got to do is ski on the snow right underneath you. You'll get down the mountain. So when I'm making a movie, I don't worry about how it's going to turn out.